Do some sweeps from standing up right now, and I want to talk about standing sweeps for a second. So a standing sweep is one of the easiest things you can do for self-defense if somebody's standing up. So first off, if he's standing, I have leg lock options, right? Like I can come here and I can make heel hooks and leg locks, but here's the thing. In a real self-defense situation or a fight, and I've seen this happen in fights many times, adrenaline takes over. And you can lock somebody's leg, and they can pop their leg, they can bust their ACL, they can tear their meniscus, and they can keep fighting. And it's not until the fight is over that they realize they're jacked up. So from a self-defense standpoint, even though leg locks are devastating, it's hard to win a fight with them in a real-life self-defense situation. Another thing I have is kicks in self-defense. Yes, I can kick somebody, but it is really hard to knock somebody out. Crazy hard to knock somebody out. It's much easier to make my opponent fall. So when they stood up, first thing here, if they're close to me, if they just stood up, like right when they were in my guard and they just stood up, their ankles are usually close to me, and I can usually come here and just knock them backwards. So go ahead and go down in the guard. So the second they stand up, I can sweep here. Also, second they stand up, I can lift here and throw them over the top. Whoosh, throw them. That's only going to work right when they stand up, because after they've stood up, they'll start to move back a little bit. Okay, great. Now I'm going to take this grip, my foot on the hip. This foot's going to come down. I'm going to catch here and turn my body to catch that. Push and pull. Okay? If they step back with this leg, now I have the sickle sweep. If he's got a hold of my legs, I can trap his leg here. Okay, I'm going to catch this arm. I've got this arm trapped over here. Grab his leg. Sweep. Let's show from this angle. So I have the arm. I catch the leg. The reason I did this was to trap his leg so he couldn't step all the way back to pass my guard. Trap the arm, trap the leg. If I'm trying to sweep and he steps back or he's blocking my arm, I'll come for his belt and I'm going to go underneath and throw him at you guys. Here's a sweep that my students do all the time, and it's the De La Riva hook from standing. When I'm here like this, I catch the ankle. I've got the sleeve, I catch here. I want to slide my foot into his leg, but it's really hard. But if I come up on my shoulder, it goes right in there. I'm way up here, and now I just rock back the other direction. Boom. That's a devastating sweep, works all the time. A lot of my guys are really good at that one. If I had the other grip, so I had this grip, and I come here, I can't throw him that way now because he'll bounce. He'll bounce with his left hand. So instead, I give him a little push, get him to step back with his left leg. Once I see that left leg, I catch it. Oh, no, hold up, you bounce. So I catch his leg. I got it. Now I bring this foot in, and I go to take his back. Another sweep I like to use is spider guard. I'll come here and I'll let this leg go. He thinks he can pass my guard right now because he's going to pass it. I already have this. He starts to come a little closer. I catch his leg and I dive under his leg. Sweep, spider guard sweep. That's not all of them, but that's some of my favorite sweeps from standing up.